Ahoy, mateys. If anyone's got to use the restroom, no one's in Angela's right now, so go for it. And then we'll get started. Welcome aboard, mateys. If you're seeing this as a replay, which would be cool, anyway, hit the thumbs up, share me out, do whatever. Glad you came by. All right. More pop-ups. Endless RVing. How we get TV on our RV. That might be interesting to watch. Computer Check Productions. Air Show opening 2022. Wonder where the air show is. Carl, it sounds a little warm down there, but you know what? I like warm. And I don't mind humid. As long as there's some water nearby that I can, cool off in. I'm good, Not another bloody repeat. Oh, boy, we are starting off right on the bat. Oh, man. Replay, repeat. Oh, I love it. That is great. Todd, did you see what Mark just said? Melly, hello. Oh, man, everybody's diving in here. Welcome report again. Oh, yeah. Well, YouTube says you're supposed to say that on your live stream in case someone's watching it on a replay, which rarely happens. But I mean, hey, you never know. I have had it happen. RV America, GPS bad directions, Nashville, Indiana. Okay, sorry to hear about that. Oh, I'm glad you heard it, Todd. Oh, hysterical. I mentioned this morning, Linda, welcome aboard. I mentioned on the noon show that I learned this past week that Roy and Becky's, Roy is by himself. Becky's back in Indiana right now for maybe a couple months, taking care of, family business, whatever. So Roy's in Flagstaff. So is Scott. And so is Papa Drew. Should we call the Flagstaff City Council and warn them? Anyways, they may have to move down out of the camping sites where they're at up in the mountains because it's dry. And, they're closing the parks down up there because it's too dry. They're worried about wildfires. Sue's here. You lost your internet connection for a bit. Oh, I'm glad you got back. You're not having rough weather down there, are you? Three Stooges. Exactly, Mark. If they do any filming out there, it'll probably be banned, or it'll be so hysterical that we'll all be peeing our pants. Carl maybe had to work or something, So, my day didn't go exactly as planned. However, it was fun at Nomadic Hippies. I did not get home in time to watch the second live stream that he had, which was about 45 minutes ago. So I missed that one. I didn't get to film anything this afternoon. It was chase errands. I had one thing to do, and she had like 5. And it took forever. I just got home. We just got home like half an hour ago. So if there's any video, it won't be till later, maybe tomorrow, or maybe Monday. I don't know. I'm actually kind of tired. Speaking of Holly by Golly will be on tonight with the Weekly Laugh Report. Not exactly sure what time, but I'm guessing probably around 7-ish, somewhere in there. And we probably will stay on a couple hours. Making bubbles in Papa Drew's bathtub, yeah. His spa. They're crazy people, I'll tell you. Making bubbles. Yeah, we're not talking champagne bubbles either. Wicked fart bubbles. Beer fart bubbles. There was a movie that, I don't know, I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it had to do with some drunken guys in a hot tub. Oh. So yeah, my afternoon today did not quite go, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I just take it as it comes. I usually try to take it as it comes. Sometimes I get a little pissed, but that doesn't do any good. So just take it as it comes. Is everybody done going to the bathroom? We'll get right into this here. Okay, it's called Avenue of the Giants. That's where this picture is. That's where that is. Avenue of the Giants. Why couldn't they just shorten it to Giants Avenue? I don't know. Yeah, of the Giants. Those are nice little bubbles, Linda. There's something on my screen that made it look kind of funny. Oh, no. I thought there was something on the screen. It says somebody in a bathtub. The head, I thought it was a glob of mud on my screen. I have those here and there. Yeah, little dirt's back. You know how it goes. Oh, there's a Buckies, I should say, in Kentucky now. Yankee in the South says so. That looks like it'd be kind of a fun gas station to go to, or truck stop, whatever you want to call it. I may have to go to a truck stop to get what I need for the schoolie, or for the, not for the schoolie, for the pickup truck. Oh, I see, Linda. All right. I did not know that, but now I do. That's a little long to put on a street sign. Well, wait a minute. We've got Martin Luther King Boulevard. That's kind of long. So does every city have that. Maybe they had all the signs made at the same time. So I'm guessing that Sue and Linda have worked on what few clues I gave today. Well, yeah, this one I'm sure was a game changer. Give it away. The comment of the week. I'll get to that in just a minute. And I'll even throw in a clue when I'm talking about the comment of the week. So we had two runners. Well, we had the winner for comment of the week, and we had runner-up, which the runner-up was also on the same video that I posted. The particular video that was posted had to do with the blooming chives. I checked them today. They're still blooming, and that's a good thing. But yeah, the video was about, are you chiving me? And then it really didn't have much to do with the chives. They just were shown at the edge of my junk-filled yard. I now have a refrigerator in my front yard. It's working. A neighbor saw me put the food in it about 10 minutes ago, and he's just glaring. It's going to be Monday before I can get the refrigerator put in the house. And I have to tear the deck apart to do it, because the deck is way too, the posts are too close together to get it up on the deck and get it through the door. And the entry door that's right next to me is too small. Even if I took the doors off the refrigerator, it's still too narrow. The refrigerator is just the right size to fit in the space in the kitchen. So it's a little larger than the one I had. The one I still have that needs to come out. Excuse me. So Bree from TGIF, she made the comment on that video about the chives. Are you chiving me? Anyway, she didn't care about the junk in the yard, but she did say chives are fun. And that kind of grabbed me. I'm like, really? Chives are fun? I don't ever recall chives being referred to as fun, but I like it. Maybe you gotta smoke them. I don't know. Dry them and smoke them. If Bree is here, maybe she can clue us in. But that comment grabbed me. Then also another one that grabbed me, and I was kind of debating which one should I give honors to first, Well, we'll just say Anjay came in second. She commented, because of the chives and then the junk in the yard, I'm sure what she was referring to is like, what do chives have to do with the price of tea in China? And at noon today, we discussed this a little bit. What I wanted to know is what's the price of a gallon of fuel in China. By the way, we've come down now in Sparta. We're at $5.06. And this morning, it was $5.19. So, it's dropping fast, which doesn't make any sense. The radio and the TV say go to your gas station on Monday morning, because that's when it's the cheapest. Well, right now, this is Saturday. It's cheaper right now than it was last Monday. I don't know. Should I fill up now? No. I have to fill up tomorrow, though, because I got a long trip. So we'll see. It's going to be, it'll still be $70 to fill the tank. And it'll be empty when I get back. I did get the materials together for taking the camper off the truck. And I've come up with a couple more ideas to make it safer once I get it on that rack and drive the truck out from under it. I just don't want it to go any chance of it falling. That would be catastrophic. So I got some ideas how to stop that from happening. Then I'll have an empty truck, so I have room for hauling scrap. I did talk to the guy down on Schultz that I wouldn't be able to haul that scrap that he's got for me until maybe Tuesday. And he says fine. Anytime after 1:30. So I'm saved there. Don't know how long it's going to take to get the trailer fixed. I won't know anything about that until like Monday. Sensei Don's idea is to take the bearings off the good side, take them in, and have them matched up, and then replace both sides. This is starting to get a little expensive. I mean, I've already spent $40 on the bearings that just failed. I haven't even had them on there for 2 weeks, and they're toast. So, I'm a little skeptical, needless to say. Plus, I'm having issues with tires on the truck. So I've got to get a spare before I can leave here tomorrow. It's always something. Well, this one might give it away too. 1 billion pounds, I believe it. I think the Chinese are paying, if we've got our liters figured out compared to a gallon, and Uncle Lisa said he guessed $2.56. Well, a liter is only 1/4 of a gallon. Actually, it's a little bit more, but we'll call it 1/4 of a gallon is a liter. So times 4 would be a gallon if you're going by per liter price. So if it's $2.56 per liter in China, well, that's actually about $11 a gallon. And I guess if I was a Chinaman that had to buy gasoline, I'd be bitching. That's Chinese for what the F is going on with gas prices? Actually, I don't know what that was. It might have been a Presbyterian rant. I don't know. Do you have a locking gas cap? Oh. Thank you for reminding me about the propane. I've got to go to Billy's at some point with cash, pay my trash bill for one, and pay for that 100-pound tank of propane that I got a deal on. At least propane doesn't rot. You get to pass gas. Good one, Sue. At first I read that pass go. Are we playing Monopoly? No, pass gas. You guys are funny. Okay, what other picture is going to give the channel that has, there are a couple, and there's more involved. It's a larger channel, but not huge. We're talking under 5,000 subscribers and more than 1,000. So I call that, I guess I should call it a medium-sized channel, maybe. To me, a large channel is anybody that's, 100 more than what I have. Large channel. Saturday chat, nothing edited is live. I've never watched any of their live streams. Seems like I don't get time. This is not Forever Rock. It's in Wyoming. It's on the Oregon Trail, and everybody goes and climbs it. They're healthy enough to. Oh, and there's this one. This one lets you know that the channel has been to Michigan. The equivalent of $10.76 a gallon. So you and the Chinese are pretty close. It was Jen that, you know, Uncle Lisa that said 256 for a liter. So that's real close. Linda wants to know dogs or kids. Kids. In fact, I haven't seen any dogs or pets. That doesn't mean they don't have them. I have not seen any in any of their videos. Well, you know what, Mark? That is sad. I mean, over here we're joking about getting our bicycles out of storage. You know, it's nuts. It's just nuts. And I don't see any reason for it. Don't tell me it's a war. Don't tell me it's this. Don't tell me it's that. You know, don't blame it on, you know, greedy gas companies. I don't believe that so much. If it's true, well, then they should be shot and hung twice. I think it's all political. I mean, severely political. Lucky Dog, that is a fantastic guess. I don't know, check the show more, because I'm pretty sure, didn't we do Corey and Lori here some time ago? Yeah, they want us to buy electric cars too, Mark. And then we had one politician, she's from my state, Michigan, and she was on the radio the other day. I didn't pay any attention to those gas price signs at the gas stations because I'm driving an electric car, so I didn't have to worry about gas price. I mean, she was actually laughing about this. And she's a representative of us. You know, she can kiss my ass. Has she forgotten that most of the electricity that she's using in her battery and her electric Tesla or whatever she's driving, which I know doesn't matter whether it's a Chevy or a Tesla or Ford or a Toyota, they're all expensive electric cars. You know, twice as much as a gasoline normal car. Does she not realize that the electricity has been produced by coal-fired or oil-fired or gas-fired electric plants? Oh, I'm going green. I'm going green. It's renewable energy. How is it renewable? How is it saving the earth? What are you going to do after you get done shutting down the rest of the pipelines and the coal-fired plants and the gas-fired plants that produce the electricity that power your damn electric car? There, I'm done ranting for a minute. It's not my channel. You're right, it's not your channel. And it's not Our National Adventure that is a good guess too, Linda. It's not them. Good guess, Carl. Yep. And James says it's not his. Well, if it was, I'd still be on there ranting. If you told an electric car the batteries would be flat before I got off the drive, you're probably right. You know what? I can go as far as almost 400 feet with my electric car. That's how far the extension cord, you know, the number. I have like 250s and 100 and I don't know, several 25-foot electric cords. I just string them together and I can make it to the store and back as long as nobody unplugs me. Retired EHS manager. It's not environmental, it's control. Exactly. I mean, they've controlled us with the COVID, and now they're going to see what else they could shove down our throats and up our asses. If I get kicked off for saying things like that, okay, fine. I don't see where the Northwoods RV life has been featured yet. Okay. I don't know. HitchUpAndTow wants to know if it's Felix and Darby. That's a really good guess. Suffer, Felix and her husband suffer from, they have cargo trailer fetish. Or, CTF, cargo trailer fetish. Or you could call it, obsession. I mean, but everywhere they go, they see a cargo trailer, they're looking at it. Yeah, screw your antique trailers and your fiberglass only trailers and your fifth wheels and no. Let's check out these cargo trailers. Love them. I love them. It's not Happy Place Camping. Yeah, they were featured in September. You're correct. A year ago, September. I think we had a few pictures of magnet fishing, which I've yet to do that. I've only done one magnet fishing video. Traveling Robert is an excellent guest. James, you could be a winner yet. And you just won last week. I think. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. I don't know. You won sometime. But it's not Traveling Robert. So you didn't win just this second yet. But that was a good guess. Let's see if I can accidentally give it away. Did I tell you about my shirt? I told the noon crew. This shirt came from my neighbors. They went down, flew to Texas, and then they drove a really nice car. So Cadillac, whatever. Practically drove itself. It almost scared them driving it back. But they took Route 66. They took a lot of pictures. And they gave me a t-shirt for taking care of their mail and watering the plants, stuff like that. Yeah. So they're on 66, Route 66. However, this Route 66 is the same Route 66, but it's out west of Texas, where they started out and came up back to Michigan. Consider the wonders. Another good guess. Incorrect. Car show, Jenison, Michigan. That's right next door to where I grew up. Michigander Man is live. Well, Rob, I can't go there right now. Down McCullum. That's when they start pushing around our walkers and make Biden happy. Yeah, exactly. That's Sensei Don, everybody. Thanks for chiming in, Don. It's true. It's true. You're going to guess the channel, Don? You never know. You might. And looking at road signs, there's another one I really like. You'll like it too. The Smalls RV Adventures is an excellent guess, Mark. Except it's not them. I mean, well, that's how guesses go. But no, it's not them. By the way, if this helps, the ticket is ready This is a brand new one. Just got it this afternoon. That one's cold too. Was out for a couple days. Yeah, you get used to a certain cola or a drink, and then when you don't have it for a couple days, it's like I start jonesing for it. It's terrible. A Harley Davidson dealer, Watkins Harley Davidson, and I don't know where it's at. That's on Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure, which is premiering at the moment. Not sure, looks like your backyard. Yeah. Well, if that looks like my backyard's done, then this one probably looks like my neighbor's. My neighbor's back. Or his butt. Looks just like Fred on his way. Fred is in Florida right now. And he just turned, I want to say he just turned 50. I could be wrong. But no, it's not Fred. And you're probably thinking of a different Fred. The one I'm thinking of is Fred Height. And he lives in, not Naples. They did live in Naples at one time. Now, I'm sorry, Carl, I can't remember what city it is. It's in mid-Florida somewhere. He's a contractor. He builds those movie theaters where you can go and you have a waiter, waitress. They serve you a meal as you're sitting there in your easy chair with a nice table and everything. You can watch a movie and dinner at the same time. And probably drink. Which I think that's kind of a cool concept. You know, dinner and a movie. And there you have it, all in one spot. Don agrees with me that this picture looks like my neighbor. Is it Clint Eastwood in a fistful of dollars? Is that a channel? I know it's not a channel. It is a good movie, though. And there's $1 for your thoughts. A sand dollar. So now you know this channel has been to the Pacific Ocean, and you know now that they've been across the Mackinac Bridge. They've been in Wyoming. Where else have they been? There's a clue in and of itself. And last week's, there was actually a clue in last week's title. The featured channel's title of last week. There was a clue there. Tiny, but it was there. Don, did you take care of your niece who blows up our phones every day? Was it a true emergency? Luke! Ahoy, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, everybody. Mark and Coral, I think you have Luke's van life. But for those of you who don't, please click on Luke's van life if you have that feature on your computer, or write it down. Anyways, go visit Luke and you're gonna fall in love with him. Fantastic videos. He's just the bloodiest cool guy on YouTube. Seriously. And he's from across the water. It's a great channel. It really is. So I think Sue can put up your link, Luke. Your link, Luke. It'll be a linky Luke. Okay, James wants to know, is it nursing our travel bug? And that's an awesome, good guess, because there are children, they're a couple, and they've been everywhere, and it's not them. You're good, Luke. It's good to have you here. Welcome aboard. We're trying to give away some money, but you got to guess the feature channel by checking out the pictures I stole off their channel. And yes, I do feature from time to time you guys across the pond. Who knows? You might be next. G'day, mate. Cruising on the high seas is here. Welcome aboard. Hey, we're going along. We're trying to guess this channel. Everybody wants to guess it so I can do a scratch off for them, or I'll send it to them. You know, one clue I haven't given you. You know the sounds that a creek or babbling brook make? Well, this channel has recorded and filmed many relaxing sounds, places like this. Yes, they are into the ASMR. And you're going to probably ask me what that means, but no, I think most of you know what it means. No, it's not your channel, Cruising on the High Seas. And it's not Carl's. He figured out this wasn't his channel. Yeah, there's our link to Luke. And Sue, if you can put up a link for Cruising on the High Seas, also an excellent channel. Gotta love them. Yeah, so they're into ASMR, as am I, although I haven't published any ASMR videos. I almost did a couple weeks ago. We had a good storm going. And guess where my camera was? Outside in the truck, instead of in my bedroom, where I could have set it up right on my dresser, which was right by the window, and it wouldn't have gotten wet because my window faces east, but it would have been able to record some of the lightning and certainly the thunder, and man, the rain was coming down. McGuire's on Tires is an awesome guess. We have not featured them yet. And yeah, they're a family. And they've been everywhere too. They educate their kids on the road. And it's not them. Sorry. Oh, wait, I'm not sorry. I mean, if you don't guess it, I get to hang on to this for another week. Fantastic Studios. Yes, nature is a fantastic studio. And thunderstorms and Mother Nature. Was it last night? Night before last. Holly and I were outside. It was late. It was getting dark. I was shooting off bottle rockets. I said, listen, honey, what? You can hear the tree frogs over my bottle rockets. The bottle rockets didn't seem to bother the tree frogs. They just kept right on. And she said, no, those are crickets. I said, no, they're not crickets. Sometimes they sound like crickets, and sometimes crickets can sound like tree frogs. I think they know each other. Yeah, the sounds of nature, outdoors, probably the best medicine you can have. Soothing. And that's basically what ASMR stands for. I always have to look it up because I can never remember, but someday I'll remember. But I'd also seen an idiom for it, for ASMR. But ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Now, of that whole 4 words, response is the only one I can remember. But a short, abbreviated term is it's BM, not bowel movement, brain massage. I like that. I like bowel movements too, but brain massage, yeah, I think that's pretty good. What am I missing? Oh, I know. A small announcement, very small announcement. You know, we call this the Saturday night and the Saturday noon. Anyways, the 2 shows that we do on Saturdays are Guess the Channel. And lately I've been trying to put in a little bit more in that title, like at noon today. And I'm kind of doing that with the Wednesday night shows where we're going through the book and we're also adding to it on our own. Why do we say it? You know, certain words, cliches, expressions, statements. I try to make the title creative, maybe a little catchy, drag you in to watch. So I've shortened Guess the Channel to GTC. So basically you're watching GTC on CJS. First time I've used that title, so we'll continue to do so with your approval. What community is this channel a part of? Well, they're not on the high seas like you are. I'd have to say they actually started out before Blue Wave Odyssey, but you could say they're part of Blue Wave Odyssey's group. You know, it's RV life and videos. But this community is not just limited to RVers. You know, we have coin stackers, we have metal detector people. I have scrappers, of course, and you'll see them on a lot of the RV channels, if you will. Yeah. Do we have a name for our community? I don't know, do we? I mean, naturally, we tend to be attracted to similar content as we produce ourselves. Or in the case of people who are here in the community who do not do content videos, they're just here because they like being here. They like us. And sometimes, you know, there's get-togethers where they maybe are not producing videos, and that's okay, but they're there at the campsite with us. Love the get-togethers. Looking forward to M22. And I don't know, depending on gas, or actually diesel in my case, I want to go to the Upper Peninsula for the Schoolie UP gathering. Well, I'm wondering if there's lots of them maybe dropping out, because most of the schoolies are diesel. 2 days ago when I was in Greenville, I saw a diesel at the bargain price of $5.79 a gallon. Yeah. Get me ranting again. Don, if you're still here, say something. I think it's Bidenflation. Is it RV Kids TV? That is one fantastic guess, Linda. And it's wrong. And it's not Camper Life. Oh, I think you were answering Cruising on the High Seas. Camper Life is a channel of its own. just so you know. They were the organizer of the original Mayberry meetup that was in 2020 in Mayberry, well, not Mayberry, but Mayberry campgrounds in Mount Airy, North Carolina. It was going on 2 years ago now. Cheap to me, $5.70 a gallon. I seen, let's see, was it Timmy Ray said it in Texas where he's at, it was $4.09 for regular fuel. It's a whole dollar less, $1.20 less than it is here. And we're considered one of the less expensive states. Even though we do have a fairly high, I think it's 45 cents a gallon tax on fuel, additional tax on top of the 6%. There's also a 45% road tax per gallon surcharge. What do you want to call it? Tax. 8 gallons on the low end. Yeah. Well, I'm sure your vessel is using diesel. Mine does too. Mine's a road vessel, but same thing. Diesel engine. $4.50 where Ashley is in Kentucky. Yeah, we're getting brainwashed. We're getting brainwashed. In a couple of weeks, if we were to see $4.50, we'd probably go shake a politician's hand and say thank you. When we should be going. I'm in Michigan. I don't know what it is in New York. Who do we have? Well, James is close to New York, but it's still got to be in New York for gas price. I don't know. Earlier tonight, cruising, and at noon today, we were also talking about what's the price of fuel in China. We don't hear about that. But, fuel prices are up across the globe. Mark from HitchUpAndTow told us a few minutes ago in chat that it's equivalent to $10.69 per gallon, I believe is what he said. They're in liters, what blah, blah. But it's equivalent to our $10.69. ON, Ontario, right? Are you on that cruise with, I'll think of the name. They show up here every now and then. Starts with a G, the Gilberts. I think they're Ontario based as well. Carl says Florida City is at a max of $4.85 per gallon right now. So that's cheaper than us. I don't know what the corner store is. But now that it's dropped to $5.06 in Sparta, the corner store was at $5.05. That's when everything was $5.19 everywhere else. Now, they've traditionally, for the last year, been running cheaper fuel to get people to come in and spend extra money in their store. It's a party store, convenience store. Hey, that's kind of smart marketing in a certain degree. Gilberts are American, okay. So they're across the St. Lawrence from you, probably. Usually the corner store doesn't change their price until like Monday. So if it stays at $5.06 in Sparta till Monday morning, chances are it'll drop below $5 per gallon here at the corner store. And I'll go, yay! And everybody else will be going, yay! Can I get a $5 a gallon milk, please? Yeah. It's nuts. That's all I can say is it's nuts. There's other things I could say, but, you know, I don't want to get us all kicked off the internet. Which one is going to give it away? Which background picture is going to give this channel away? Probably this one. Rock on. Yes, those are some pretty big rocks, and yes, that's sky. And there's sky up there. Sky over there. Yeah. Beer is now cheaper than fuel. You are correct. You know what? The cheap beer has not gone up. They're still holding the tall boys at Holly Lakes. I used to drink this too. I don't drink it all now, but unless it's a Heineken Zero. I do like those. Anyways, Natural Light or any natural product. Natty Daddy, Natural Light. I think there's Natural Ice. Anyways, those are all out the door, 5 for $7. Yes, she is, Linda. I'm guessing it's going to be another 10, 15 minutes. Let me ask her. Linda wants to know where you are.
I'm coming.
She says she's just breathing. She says she's coming. She's getting her oxygen together. So, yeah, we'll be giving a welcome to Holly by Golly here in a few minutes. Now I lost my train of thought, so I should probably put up Sue's dolphin. There. I don't use squirrels, I use dolphins. But a dolphin. What was I talking about? Well, that's weird. I have 2 of the same. We're going to correct that right now. I did not realize I had 2. I can eliminate one of them, and I can put up another clue picture here. So let's do that. It's actually it doesn't take very long to put up the screenshot. Let's see if we can find one that gives it away. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, maybe this one. Let me look at it a minute. This one may give it away. It just might give it away. Let's see if somebody caught that. Squirrel, Walt. Wait, dolphin. There you go. Hope Bus is here. Welcome aboard. James wants to know, is it Tim from Land Cloud? I think you mean Nate from Land Cloud. But no, it's not. And just so you don't waste your fingers typing, it's not Hope Bus. Not yet. One of these days. TV on the wayside is an excellent guess. I think he meant RV on the wayside. You know those old style TVs, about all you can do with them is throw them on the wayside. It's hard to get rid of them because the mercury is in the CRT tube. Same thing with your old computer monitors that are CRTs, cathode ray tubes. Nobody wants them. And even though, you know, they're illegal to take to the landfill because of the mercury content. Yeah, if you're lucky, sometimes Best Buy will take them. Sometimes certain people, certain townships or organizations in the city will take them. But I'd like to know what they do with them. Because I got a garage full. Sure, there's a little bit of copper in those old televisions, but not enough to warrant paying $10 per tube to get rid of. Our Epic Adventure is a very good guess. And it's not them. And it's not Box Van D. Did she pop in here? Box Van D won a t-shirt today from Superman. Metropolis, Illinois. Anyways, Rick Sayre, which is Nomadic Hippie, he was doing a live stream right after mine earlier today. Actually, he was doing it at the same time, but that's okay. And Box Van D won a t-shirt. Anyways, it was kind of cool how he was doing it. Okay, Holly. I was hoping to win the baby Bigfoot. I didn't. You're out of answers? Oh, come on. The verbal clues, it is a couple. There is children. They've been everywhere in the continental United States. Not sure if they've traveled into Canada or Mexico at this point in time. They've done many videos, and they've done a lot of ASMR videos. I don't believe I saw any live streams in their repertoire. Van life with Gina. Motorcycle life, van life. Huh. Did Gina get a motorcycle? Probably one of those damned electric ones. Which I wish I had one in some ways. What other verbal clues? Not a real huge channel, but not small either. They're over 1,000 subscribers and less than 5,000. So they're not as big as someone, but they're not exactly small either, like me. Larry Johnson, 3 days of heavy rain, 25 millimeters each day. 25 millimeters. That's what, 2.5 inches almost? It is a lot of rain. Okay. RV on the wayside. Anyways, yeah, it's not RV on the wayside, just to let you know. And it's not Our Epic Adventure. It's not Box Van D. And don't give up on me. Let's see. Well, now Holly says 10 minutes. Oh, here's one that gives it away. A West Coast sunset. It's not Lake Michigan. This is Pacific Ocean. Although they probably have some Lake Michigan sunsets in their collection. So we can also talk about what's coming up. Well, part of what's coming up is Holly by Golly, with her weekly laugh report. Wednesday night, well, wait a minute. Sunday night is Murder Mystery Haunted History. There's a pop-up from Aja. First time tent camping in the forest. Tour of new setup and gear. Now, wait a minute. Is Aja pandemonium? Is she camping in a tent now? I don't know if I'd like that myself. I prefer the motorhome, at least at this point in time. not a Scooby. A Scooby-Doo. No, that's Murder Mystery Haunted History. That's BB3, as we call her. I'm not 100% sure what her real name is. I do call her Irene, which is not her real name. She and I did a little skit. Now it's been 6 weeks now, easily. And I didn't think it was going to take that long, but I have not done what I call my final proof on the next episode of The Captain and Irene. But that'll be coming. So anyways, yeah, she is live tomorrow night. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern. Then, of course, you got Charlie Grace on Monday, one of the more popular ones, if you will. I mean, everybody's popular or worth watching. I think Ron Darrell will be on tonight. Fordman put out another taste testing video here recently. Tina's the Outsider. She put out a video about her new kayak, which I haven't watched it yet. Shame on me. But I'm sure that's worth watching. Live stream. Well, then I can't think Tuesday. Is Tuesday Thin Blue Lane? I think so. I think they're on Tuesday. This Canadian Scrapper is giving an update on her mom's flowers. Okay. I like Miss Canadian Scrapper. She makes me look like I'm just nothing but a total amateur when it comes to scrapping. She is a pro. But BB stood for Big Bird Pub. That's me in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble. But, you know, the Captain and BB, well, they do pick on one another. How do you remember them all? Because it's a weekly thing. And after so many weeks, it probably sinks into my brain until such point in time that somebody changes something and I'm lost. This will be my third regularly scheduled Wednesday. Hopefully to keep it that way. But Wednesday at 9 p.m. then we'll do some more cliches. And yes, we are still in the letter A. Getting more ceramic tile backsplash. That's not her usual. Unless there's something seductive hidden in there. What else can I tell you? Oh, clues. The channel that we're featuring, you know, I'm sure that somewhere in their collection that I didn't find, I haven't been to all of her videos by any means. But I'm sure there's a sunrise over the Atlantic. Yeah, they've traveled quite a bit. They're full-time, and Sue is really done her research, I think. She's going to need to tell us how she came up with this guess. She wants to guess, is it living coast to coast? Sue, this one's for you. You've done it again. Everybody else was just going to leave now because you win every week. You are correct. It is. It is living coast to coast. And we'll dwell on that for a minute. We'll do your scratch off after Holly does her gig, her shtick. Where is their picture? Did I accidentally delete their background How could I have done that? Well, that's bull crap. Let's see. Let me get rid of this one. I'll be right back with the one that shows their channel page, which should be okay. Should be obvious, but where is it? There it is. But we do want to know what clue gave it away. Did you happen to see that their name was exposed on that last channel shot that I put up? Was that what gave it away? Yay, Sue, congrats. The ASMR clue gave it away. Wow. And you're thinking they were called Coast to Coast, but couldn't find them. I could see their logo, but couldn't recall what else was in their name. Ran through your sub list. Cool. Because I have seen you make comments on this channel. Now, living coast to coast. Now, Coast to Coast AM is that overnight show with George Norrie. Which I never listen to anymore. You know why? Because I'm typically listening to somebody's ASMR. The brain ticklers or brain massage. The BM. I'm usually having a brain massage every night. So I haven't listened to George Norrie. Although I really could. But I would want to put on just a simple ASMR that does not have any subliminal acclamations in it or whatever, affirmations. I think I'd put on like, it was a stormy night, which is just a storm. It was a dark and stormy night, that one. Which the author of that one, Brad, he passed away a few years ago. It's an excellent ASMR. You know, it's supposed to be spooky. Well, it's not. Just the first 3 minutes of it tries to come on like a Halloween show or whatever, but it's all just joking around. And then the next thing you know, it's thundering and raining. Every now and then you can hear, you know, like wolves or possibly dogs in the background in the distance. Definitely hear crickets, hear owls, just different things. And it goes on for 8 hours, and it almost does not loop. I'm sure it does somehow, some way, but it's almost loopless. And you listen to it for 8 hours. Now, if I put one of those on, I could probably listen to a radio program like Coast to Coast. It would be the subliminal, more or less. Timmy Ray is here. I know, Timmy, I haven't had a chance to go look at your videos. It's been an all-day sucker. There's Rob and Jan. We featured them like over a month ago now. And they're saying hi to everybody. Yeah, you need some new subs. Hey, Sue, put up Timmy Ray's link, please. If you don't have Timmy, you probably should, because he's got some good videos out there of racing. And he owns his own race car, but he also drives for other owners too. They all help each other. You know, race drivers and race car mechanics. I mean, it's a thing. It really is. What can I say? There goes the dolphin again. So, Sue, you know what I thought? If you look in the name here, Coast to Coast, well, the feature channel for the past 3 weeks prior to today, well, that was Terry times 2 Explorer. So numeral 2 was that tiny hint that I mentioned. And Linda's so mad she don't want to talk to me now. 23 years. That's a good long time. I imagine you've rolled over a few of them too. But yeah, the sprint cars that you've got going are cool. And aren't you in sportsman's class as well? I think you are. Thank you, Sue, for putting up Timmy's link. We were talking about the speedrome, Ramona Park, which is no longer here, just south of here at Comstock Park. I'm actually going to Comstock tomorrow, which is 60 miles away. Whereas I'm going to Comstock, but then Comstock Park is just down the road 12 miles. And that's where the speedrome was. And Patsy lives in Comstock Park, and she is the historian for the speedrome, the raceway. Speedrome Raceway was the official name of it. Have driven sportsmen, okay. Yeah, I thought there was one that you were building that at least reminded me of a sportsman's. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get on there somehow, some way. Maybe I listen to you overnight instead of the rainfall. I'd rather watch, though, than just listen. The sound of racing engines does not put me to sleep. It keeps me awake, which sometimes is probably a good thing. On the other hand, the way my week's been going, sleep is probably slightly more important. Much anticipated Chrome video is up now at Rob and Jan Canada. Okay. I'll put them up in the queue for that. Lucky dog won yet again. Okay. She's almost ready. Or I'm going to have to get up and get out of the way. I think I forgot to check this. And I did. I forgot. Anyways, we'll see. We'll check the weather here right now in Sparta, Michigan. It is tired 30. Oh no, it's, come on. There it is. We are at 71 degrees right now, and it feels like 71. Tomorrow we're going to be 80 as a high. And then looks like Monday is where, oh, now they've moved showers up. They've changed this. There was not showers forecast for Monday, but now there's a 40% chance and a high of 84. Then Tuesday's supposed to go to 94, Wednesday 95, and it was supposed to rain on Wednesday, but now they've moved it to Thursday. So yeah, it's going to be a warm week in the 80s and one day in the 90s, which I will love. And I'm just killing time until Holly gets here. So I'm guessing that we're not talking about Chrome operating system. I have a Chromebook. I'm sure you're talking about Chrome. Van City Van Life. Oh, he's a character. Timmy says the motor I ran in my friend's race car is late model, 383 stroker. Okay. 400 crank on the bottom. Aluminum 202 heads in the Harley 2-barrel with aluminum intake. That's almost old school in a way. But the 202, I think, is where you're on the cutting edge, actually. You know, it's the best engine out there doesn't win a circle track race. It might win a drag race, but it doesn't win a circle track race or a Le Mans style. It's the driver. Just so if anybody out there doesn't know racing, remember that one. Unless you're into the drag race scene. She's coming. But anyways, it's not the car or the engine, it's the driver. Here she comes. Oh.
Holly by golly.
Here comes Holly by golly. Give her a big warm welcome.
With the weekly laugh report.
That's with the weekly laugh report, as a matter of fact. We all thought she was just going to sit here for half an hour.
Look. Damn, he's got me all crooked today, huh? There. I don't care if I'm off screen or whatever. Damn.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, I'm caught. I'm caught, Jack. I need more hose, honey. Okay, I still got air anyway. Oh. How come the screen's so small today? I need a bigger screen. Come fix it, please. I need more slack.
Well, if I wouldn't keep stepping on it.
Oh, that would help, yeah.
Man behind the curtain.
I need it.
Wait, what did you do?
I need this bigger.
That's as big as it normally is.
No, they could usually see my face more. What's wrong with it?
No, it's normal. That's it.
What's the background?
The
Where is it?
background is
I can't see it.
just a minute. I'll give you a different background.
Hi, HitchUpAndTow. Hi, Lucky Dog. I can't read what they're saying now.
Just a minute.
Okay.
I'm changing the background. There's Lucky Dog's background.
There. Okay, make sure this is tight. Oh. All right, that's much better. Oh. Excuse me. That felt good. Oh, Jack. I just dumped my whole pop. Darn it. I just trashed my whole pop.
Oh, man.
I just opened it, too. Would you mind getting me another one?
There's still some in here.
Okay. All righty, folks. Let me try and get situated here. Hello, everybody. HitchUpAndTow. Timmy. Hey, watch the hose, Jack. You're on it. Timmy Ray the King. Well, I've never seen you in here before. Oh my God. Oh. Well, hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Now, should I get right in on it, or they're still chewing the furniture? Who's still chewing the furniture? Not me. Mr. Jack, there's 3 things to win, and that is the motor and the driver and the racing tires. I wonder if that's a joke or is that serious? Anyway, that was good, Mark. Tell Carol I said hello. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Hey, I got a couple you might like today, Linda. They're kind of out there, but they're sweet and back to normal.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Megan Van Mike.
Hey.
How you doing? I had it on the desk, the roller thing, and that's why I got dumped.
Shit, I got a cramp.
Oh, Captain Jack's got a butt cramp.
No, it's in my leg.
It's in his butt cramp leg.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's in the front leg.
No.
I'm messing with him and he don't even get it.
No. I can't get up. There's no room.
Put your leg out straight. Oh, you're down. What do you got in your hand?
Nothing.
Okay. But you?
Oh.
Dang. All right. Jack's up. Hi, Megan Van Mike. Hey, get on to Captain Jack's. Oh, that's Lucky Dog. You're already on here, Megan. All right. There's this day. Let me start right out with the. All right. Or should I start out with the news? I think I'll start with the news here. You see, they've got these peeping tomcats, right? All right. Well, anyway, in a newspaper, the Holly by Golly Funnies newspaper said there's more sights of the peeping tomcats. You can find them. The way to catch them is you'll see them peeping through your windows at your cats. That one's trash. We'll throw that one out. All right. Well, you see, there's this weary traveler, right? And he's so weary. And he goes and knocks on this farmer's door and asks if he might have a place for him in the barn so he could sleep. And the farmer says, no. You're a weary traveler. Come on in. You can sleep in the house. He says, no. I prefer to sleep in the barn. I talk to animals. And he goes, all right. And he sets him up in the barn, shows him where they pile it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the next morning, the weary traveler comes knocking on the door, thanks him for letting him stay the night, but he needed to tell him a few things about his animals. Well, the horse, he said, used to have a triangle, you had a plain bit, but now you got that triangle bit in his mouth, and it hurts him. So if you put back the old bit in his mouth, he'll be just fine. And the farmer goes, I'll be darned. He has been balking on me lately. All right, I'll try that. And then he says, and I spoke to your cow. And he goes, yeah, what did the cow say? He says, well, the cow said it ain't been giving you much milk because you got the dial set too high and it's really hurting her teats. He goes, well, I did just turn that up. All right. That must be it. He goes, all right. And then I spoke to your sheep. He goes, oh, don't believe that. They're a bunch of liars. You're right. It is a dirty joke, isn't it? The previous Linda. I'm answering you. Hi, y'all. I'm tired, too. Jack's always tired, too, so we're with you. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Anyway. How can you tell you're in a retirement community? Even the McDonald's have sloped arches. Fallen arches, rather. Okay. What do you call it when you live in an apartment complex and you get a disease from one of the tenants in another apartment? V VD complex. Excuse me, it's herpes complex. I was wrong. I forgot. I get brain farts sometimes too, especially when my hair gets all disheveled riding with Jack. Had it up good today. That's all right. At least it's wet. Hey, Rob and Jan Can weren't you Cantonese before? Hey, Rob and Jan Can hi. The joke. I like that answer. That's cute. I'm glad you like that one, Linda. All right. All right. There's this man and wife, right? And the wife, since he retired, all he does is sit in a chair, right? And she told him, you got to get out. Get your hobby. Have fun. Now you quit griping at me. So he's still sitting there. She goes out and she buys him a gun. Tells him, get up. Go outside. Go out in the woods. Find some game. Shoot it. Bring it home. So he does. Takes the gun. He goes out in the woods. And then all of a sudden, this beautiful chick comes walking up. He goes, are you game? She says, yeah. So he shot her in the arm. Then he brought her home. He brings her in, and his wife says, what's that? He goes, it's game. Can I have fun now? No joke, no laughy. Still stuck at a joke, huh? Okay. Well, this other thing was, I asked Alexa for the definition of the word foreman, right? You know what she come back with? Alexa said, what each of the Kardashians will go through this year. Let me rephrase that. What each of the Kardashians will go through this year. I don't know if you follow them Kardashians. I don't really. You're tired too, lucky dog? I'm hoping I'm not boring you. Say, my Uncle Jerry and my Aunt Jules were married for like 40 years, right? And on their 40th anniversary, they decided to go back to the exact honeymoon suite that they had when they got married for their first honeymoon, right? Or so they could do their 40th anniversary thing. And then when they got there, the wife said, oh, do you remember what the first thing was that you did when we got here before? And he said, yes, I kissed you on the lips. And he kisses her on the lips. Anyway, then she goes, do you remember the second thing that you did? She goes, yes. Or he goes, yes, I nibbled on your ear. He's nibbling on her ear. Then she goes, do you remember the next thing that you did? He goes, yes. I bit you in the neck. But hold on. I got to go get my teeth. Nobody's laughing for me today. Am I sucking that bad? Oh, this just in. I got news. A guy seen wearing a t-shirt says, I'm having an out of money experience. It's so true. I saw it on a t-shirt too. I need a t-shirt like that. I think half of the U.S. does now. Well, half the world probably, right? Anyway, that was the news for today. But there was these couple of old ladies, right, that walked in to movie theater. And they see this woman She's all sprawled out, legs sprawled out, and her arms sprawled out. And these old ladies, they were just appalled. And one of them says, "Oh my God, you can't sit like that." And the other one said, "Yeah, where did you come from?" And the woman looks up, she points up the balcony. Arr. Well, folks, I think I'm about done for today. I really appreciate you guys coming. Hey, HitchUpAndTow is there. Yay. How you doing? Too bad you missed it. You'll have to watch the rerun. I'm getting a pop-up. Check tomorrow's forecast now. It didn't even let me get out of it. It's taken up after the board. Hang on, folks. I'm slow. There. I'm glad you like it, Lucky Dog. Glad you liked it too, Linda. Now you gotta go? What, to the bathroom? Can't. Jan Ken's van, safe travels. Yeah. From us too. All of you, I hope you all have safe travels. I'm glad you liked it, Linda. Got a bunch of sideways smiles from you tonight, HitchUpAndTow. That's funny. All right. Well, folks, as that old me, I feel older today, must say, oh, excuse me, that felt good. I even wore my Magoo glasses today. What do you think of them, Linda? You like those? How you like them, folks? Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. Now I will turn this all back to Captain Jack Scrapper so that you can enjoy more of his whatever he says out here. I can never catch it on mine. Anyway, for all of you people, peace out. Till next week. I just need a little more time.
Okay. Thanks for leaving the pop.
I left the pop on purpose for you, baby.
All right. Thank you.
What's this down here in your bag? Man, maintain it your own.
No, I moved stuff off the couch so I could sit down a minute.
Oh, no. Where's the bags at?
They're on the floor. Wow. Oh, let's move out. Oh, a Magoo. I think more of Red Skelton, you know.
Jack!
What?
My shorts are gone.
The what?
Out of the bags that you bought, that I bought at Walmart, my shorts are gone.
Well, I didn't take them.
Damn it.
She's always losing
Oh, I
stuff.
bought 'em.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right, Sue, we're going to get to your scratch off here. And I can put up, what shall we put up? Well, I guess we should put up the channel. The feature channel, and Sue has won the scratch off. And that's already 7:30, so we'll do that. I don't know who might be coming on at 8 or if they're already on. Somebody might be able to figure that out while we do a winning, hopefully a winning scratch off for Sue, Lucky Dog. It'd be nice if you won, like, I don't know, what can you win here? Oh, it'd be cool if you split it with me. No, there's instant prizes of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 75, 90, 100, and $150 that can be paid by any lottery retailer. And then it jumps up to $2,000 and $10,000, which you have to go to a lottery regional office. There's one here in Grand Rapids. And then if you win $300,000, you got to call the Lottery Relations Bureau. And of course, we all know that $300,000 is not going to be $300,000. It's going to be, after taxes, about half of that. That's how I figure it. It's actually a little more than half, but you pay 40% right off the bat in taxes. And then you get the balance after that. So figure a $300,000 winner is actually more of $150,000 after taxes. And you pay the taxes right away. It's not like they give you $300,000 and hope that you're going to file your income tax. And no. They take it right off the top. That casinos do that too. You know, if you win over $1,200 at a casino, at least that's the way it is here in Michigan, they're going to take off taxes out of it and give you the balance. It's just the way it is. That's why it's kind of nice to win under. In fact, winning less than 600 is really kind of good. And you can just walk away with that. They don't even know. All right. Maybe they do, but the very first letter on our $5 scratch off is an M, as in M, like the mama. Oh, thank you for the link there, Lucky Dog. Okay, so we got, there's an M is in the letter, or the word beam. That's a potential $10 winner right there, because it's in the bonus. And muscle, that's a potential $100 winner, and it's also the cross letter with odometer. Odometer is how I know when I have to buy more gas, because my gas gauge does not work. So I guesstimate I get 10 miles to the gallon. I put in X amount of gallons, and I reset my odometer, my mile tripper, my trip odometer to 0. And let's say I bought 10 gallons and I put 10 gallons in the tank and at 10 miles per gallon, that gives me 100 miles. So when it gets approaching 100 miles on the old trip odometer, that's when I know I better get to the gas station and buy more fuel. You'd sooner have 150,000. Okay, if you win, I'll give it to you. Wait, this is Sue's ticket. So we're still doing M. There's another potential $50 in the word Mary. There's an M in the word limit, and that's a cross word with rim. Now on these particular $5 scratch offs, if you get, let's say, 2 words spelled in puzzle 1 and 2 in puzzle 2, that's like $10. And then you got the bonus multiplier, so it could be $10 or more. Now, then there's different graduations. You know, if you get, for instance, they call the first puzzle the black words. They call the second puzzle the red words. So if you was to get just 4 black ones, you get 5. 2 black words and 2 red is 10, as I mentioned. 4 reds is $20 times where the bonus is again. 5 blacks is equal to $30. 3 blacks plus 2 reds is 50. 2 blacks plus 3 reds is 75. 6 blacks is 100. 4 black words plus 2 red words, $2,000. 3 black words plus 3 red words is $10,000. And of course, 6 red words is the $300,000. All right, Todd. Haunted history, murder mystery canceled. Okay. He'll be back on the 19th, which is SDD Day. That's my own joke. Kind of a sad joke, though. Yeah, it's Father's Day has been changed. Now, to be politically correct, it's not called Father's Day, it's SDD Day, or actually SDD. All right, any more M's? Inform, and that's a cross letter with another word, which is money. Money, money, money. All right, that's it for the M's. And we'll see if anybody asks me what SDD stands for. Yeah. Next letter, letter number 2 is a T. I like T's. There's usually quite a few. So we have stereo. We have struggle. Probably struggle to make $5. We have limit, which is a crossword with yet. Okay, now we're into the red words with entry, which is actually a yellow word, part of one of the bonus words, which is entry. Any more T's? I think that's it for T's. Oh, try. All right. And tar. See, now I almost missed 2 T's. We would have found them on the double check. You're going to jump off, Mark? Absolutely knackered. Well, you should get knackered after a hard day. God bless you. Thanks for coming aboard, Mark. And give that lovely wife of yours a hug. Don't breathe on her, just hug. So, Lucky Dog, I think you heard that one this morning. No, you heard me on Nomadic Hippies. Yeah, it's SD Day. Let's see who else asked me what it means. It's almost embarrassing, but on the other hand, when you think about it, what could be more true? And when you think about the sad situation in many cities, if you will, it is sad. Many kids do not know who their father is. That's sad. All right, Z. The letter Z, lozenge. And then there's a few dabs that got left in the lurch. They were only for one purpose only. Z, where's the Z? Any more Z's? That was it for Z. Lozenge was the only word. 4th letter is an E. There'll be quite a few of those. Don McCollum. One of these days they're going to start a new lottery game. Free gas for life. Oh, hey, you know what? I have actually heard of free gas for a year. It wasn't lottery, though. It was just a contest for, I don't know, Wesco or some fuel company. Okay, the letter E. There is a letter E in the word once, which is a bonus word, and epic. Beam, another bonus word. Muscle has an E, and that's a cross letter with stereo. So stereo has 2 E's. Seed has 2 E's. And one of them is a cross letter with passenger. So there's another E in the word passenger. Mary has an E, and that's a cross letter with sued, which also has an E, which is another cross letter for lozenge, which has yet another E. Odometer has two E's. Rage has an E. Celery has two E's. And struggle has an E. Yet has an E. You just need a Y there to spell one word, which would be yet. We just need it yet. Or we need a $30 coffee cup called a Yeti. E is a great letter to have. You're correct, Linda. Any vowels is usually pretty good. E's, A's, I's, O's, U's, and sometimes Y's. Let's see. We're still looking for E's. We are in puzzle number 2, entry. And expansion, X-plan, or expansion. Come on, Jack. Sometimes I can't read vertically very well. Edge has two E's, and that's a bonus word for $25. And pollen. Money has an E. I think that might be it for E's. Okay, that's all I see for now. That doesn't mean there isn't more. Letter number 5 is a U, another good vowel to have. I'd like to buy a vowel. U. Muscle. Suede. I said it was sued before. It's suede. See, yeah, that's a vertical word too. That's why I call it sued, or sued. It's suede. Struggle has the U. Unpacked. That's a bonus word. $150. You. That's it for the U's, looks like. All right, letter number 6 is an O. Oh my. O is another vowel that's good to have. With this many vowels, we're almost having a vowel movement. I know, you don't like that one. Okay, once. Odometer has two O's. Lozenge and stereo. Iron and pollen. Inform and abolish. Money. Oblivion has two O's. And yoga. And that extension has an O. I think that's it for the O's. Next letter is F. It's a consonant F around here. All right, F. Tomorrow I have to take Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess, home. I'm not going to get around to taking that camper off the truck tonight. I'm too tired. I'm not going to get around to testing. I got 2 rims out there that might fit the truck. I'm not going to get around to doing anything with them tonight. I am too doggone worn out. So since I done, if you come by tomorrow, we still got 1 or 2 things to do before I can leave to take the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess home and go to my daughter's house. Well, fudge, only I didn't say fudge. Yeah, that's correct. It's kind of like that Uranus place. Was that it? Is that it? Yeah, it is on Route 66. Neighbors took pictures there, I think. So I'm still on the letter F. A lot of times F will be one of those where there isn't any. And I'm looking. F is one of those, sometimes there just isn't any. And this, inform. Okay, so we had 1 F. Inform, okay? The next letter is a J. J's are kind of scarce too on most of these puzzles or crosswords, cash words. J, 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 J. Looking for a J. And we'd better off looking for a blue J because there is no J's on this. A V. These are usually pretty good. I mean, they're not super plentiful, and I have seen it where there wasn't any. V, V, V. But there's usually at least 1 or 2. Oblivion. Okay. We're almost oblivious to it. And that was the only V I've found so far. The next letter is A. Now, when you have A and an E, both of those letters in a cash word, I want to say about 80% of the time, you're going to win something. So we'll see. I mean, when I not maybe win it right off the bat, but okay, the letter A is in beam, which is a bonus word for $10. We only need the B to complete that word beam. Okay, looking for A's. Tar. We only need 1 more letter there. A's, A's. Rage. Unpack. Car. Plane, as in not airplane, but plane. Plane. I'll have a plain donut. Ambient girl digs. I believe that's a metal. Yes, it is a metal detecting channel. Still looking for a few A's. Withdraw and weigh. Brag. Yoga. And hay. I think that's it for A's. And we're following that with a B. Beth Beltran. Thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Beth. And welcome aboard, by the way. I enjoyed seeing you at Nomadic Hippies earlier today. So thank you, Lassie, for coming aboard. We are doing a $5 scratch off for Lucky Dog Productions moderator. She guests this channel here, Living Coast to Coast. We do this every Saturday, 2 times a day. We come on at noon Eastern, and then we come on again at 6 p.m. Eastern. And some Saturday nights, Holly by golly, with the weekly laugh report will be on, and she was on tonight. So on those nights, we typically go about 2 hours. We've had it, well, I think last Saturday night, Lucky Dog, again, won. And so we did her scratch off. She won early in the evening, and we didn't have Holly, so we were only on just over an hour last Saturday night. It varies, but typically, I want to say typically it's 2 hours on Saturday nights. And then we'll try to raid somebody if we know who. Just happy to have you here, Beth. We have a lot of fun here. Some of the jokes go a little south. HitchUpAndTow, they've retired for the evening. Well, it's about 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the United Kingdom, so I can understand that. I would never last up 3 a.m. I did one live stream, I don't know, a couple months ago. I was suffering from insomnia, and I had this brain fart, and I went live. 3 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. I had people in there that I didn't advertise or nothing. I didn't do a thumbnail. I just went live. And there was people there. So the letter B spells a bonus word, which is beam. That's worth $10 right there. Now, chances are we're not going to spell any bonus words. I've never seen that happen. But we still could possibly spell other words, and if we get at least 2 or 4 in a puzzle, or 2 and 2, 2 and 2, then ultimately there's some more money to it. I've only seen that happen once, but there's also still the bonus. In other words, this $10 could get multiplied up to 5 times, so potentially it's a 50, but it's definitely a $10 winner. So I'll be mailing Lucky Dog at least $10. All right, we're looking for more bees. And there's another bee, abolish, and oblivion, brag. Okay, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 letters. They give you 20 letters to scratch, and we have 9 more to go. So here we go. An L. I like L's. We have an L in muscle. We have an L in lozenge. There is an L in limit. An L in celery. Not salary, celery with peanut butter. I wish that thing would stop buzzing out here. $7:58 in the morning. Wow, Beth, where? That's 12 hours. Are you in the Philippines? Where you be, hon? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to get to 1,000. That would be like, hooray, we'll do $10 scratch offs. Are you celebrating Father's Day today, or are you celebrating it on the 19th? From the Philippines, I guess. Welcome aboard, Beth. And I think you drew somebody else into my channel whom I haven't met yet. But I jumped, I think, 2 subs today. I started out with 911. Last I looked, I was at 913, and you were one of them. I think that's it for, Oblivion has an L. Links. I think that might be it for the L's. Oh, plane. Good thing I double checked myself. All right. Next letter is an N. N's are very popular. There'll be a couple words here that's going to have an N in it. I'll be going to your channel too, that I promise. L. Now we're on N. The letter N as in once, as in passenger, as in lozenge. Now there's an N in iron, unpack, entry, links, plane, pollen, pollen also had an L, I just caught that. Inform, oblivion, money, that's a word I can't seem to read. Again, it's expansive. Expansion. See, that don't make any sense. Expansion. There is no L up there. It's expansion. The Traveling Gilberts are live right now. We probably will do a raid on them. They are usually live at 8 p.m. on Saturday nights. So we only got 4 in the house now, so they must be everybody already went over to the Traveling Gilberts. Thank you, Beth. I certainly appreciate that. And don't take me wrong on SDD. That's a joke in a way. And in other ways, it's kind of sad because there are unfortunate children out there who do not know their fathers. My children do know that I'm their father. I'm a lucky man. All right. We're done with N. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 letters to do after this one, which is a D. Odometer has a D. Seed. And suede. And more D's. Yep, edge. And withdraw. I think that's it for D's. Okay. I know. I'm still doing a scratch, Holly. X. Lucky dog won again. X. Hello. Oh, links. I think that's the only word we have with X in it. X. Yep, that's it. The next letter is a K. That's a letter that's kind of like a J. You don't always get Ks. And then there are days when you do. K. Unpack. Okay. K. And that's it. 1 K is all we have. Okay, we got 4 letters left. An I. I is good. Tina's the outsider. Kayaking when my K1 inflatable kayak and one we're definitely gonna have to watch that. Put up a link for Tina's the outsider, please. She just posted a video. We'll do a Tina's the outsider raid on her video. That's different. Why not? I. Epic. Tell her I sent you. Rim, limit. We just spelled the word limit. So we have one word spelled besides our bonus word. The words that you spell do not count. Or the bonus words don't count towards the 2 plus 2 or the 4 words or the 6 words or whatever. But anyways, we got one. Holly is still belching. Okay, withdraw. Pin. Plane. And there's an A that we missed in expansion. Inform. Oblivion. We have spelled the word oblivion. So we have one black letter and one red letter word spelled. We need one more of each for $10, which to add to our other $10 could be a minimal of $20. But we don't know that. Let's see here. 3 letters left. An H. I like H's. They come up quite a bit. Okay, you have a live stream at 11 a.m. in the Philippines time. So that will be 11 p.m. our time here, Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. It is 8:06 here. p.m. H. H, H, H. Well, I thought I saw H. At least one. There's an H. Withdraw. And hey. Oh, did we have L's earlier? Yes, we did. I found another L that we missed. Abolish. We've almost spelled abolish. We just need an S. We only have 2 letters left, though. And one of them is a W. Well, I know there's at least one W. In withdraw. And we missed a T. So there, we got a T. Withdraw. Oh, there's a W that we are working on. So we only need one more letter to spell withdraw. And one more letter to spell way. S's are kind of popular. P's are popular. Y is popular. By saying popular, what I mean is any one of those letters will give us more words spelled. R wouldn't be bad. A G wouldn't be bad. We're not going to get a Y, I don't think. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Come sub to Tina the Outsider. Thank you very much. Please let her know in the comment that you came over from Captain Jack Scratcher. Yeah, I'm soft on her. Sweet on her. Whatever you want to say. She has been here to my home a couple times. I have yet to visit hers. Well, actually, I have been at her home. She is a full-time van lifer. That's, see how they do that? This is van life. Van life. VL. VL. Van life. It's clever. It's like gang stuff. All right. Last letter, Sue, is a Q, and I didn't see any Q's whatsoever. So I am relatively certain, well, quick double check here. There are no C's, there are no P's, no S's, no R's. no G's, no Y's. And that would be all of the letters that we don't have. But we still have a bonus. We have a $10 winner in a bonus word. Oh, thank you, Todd. Yeah. This is called a. This one is called a Cashboard. It's pretty popular here in Michigan. And yeah, on this particular one, it's a $5 ticket. You have a chance to win up to $300,000. But you get in the Philippines, fully aware of taxes. You would get maybe half of that, which would be $150,000. But as it stands right now, Sue has got 10, but we're going to do the multiplier, see what happens. The multiplier is 1. So, Sue, you have won $10. You got Dean, which is right there. And you got one time, so $100. And I can mail that to you. I think I have your address. I don't know. If I don't, send me your address in my email. Seems like no. And business cards and stickers don't have until the end of the month. But along with your $10, I'll send the sticker and business card later, I guess. There you go. There you go. Okay, I am going to do a raid on Tina's the Outsider. The rest of you do whatever you want. Sue, we'll do something different here. Just let me know. And meanwhile, reuse the funds to buy more scratch offs. Sue, I had a feeling you might do something like that. But you also know I'm totally willing to send you the $10. Double Dog, he got 15, and I sent it to him. So, you can do whatever you want. You're the one that won. But it is nice to get paid back for buying these. I'm not I play one on YouTube. All right, this one is your $10. I will put it back in the kitty for more scratch offs for future winners. And there's still potentials on these live streams for winners. Just have to look. That's how Double Dog got his. So Sue has spoken. Yes, she has. You're going to go, oh, okay. I think I'm going to raid Tina, and then after Tina, I'll raid the Gilberts. But everybody can do exactly what they want. Go raid the Gilberts. We need, Sue, if you don't mind being moderator, put up the Gilberts link. And I don't need a link for Tina, but maybe somebody else does. But I think you already did that. Because I know Beth, somebody, I think Tina's, yeah, there's Tina's link as well. All right, mateys. Definitely see you Wednesday night on the Why Do We Say It live stream. That's Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. I forget the date. 9 p.m. Eastern. And we'll have more fun there as well. I haven't given away any prizes on that live stream because I haven't thought about it that much. You never know. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. And I've been thinking a little bit on maybe doing a $2 scratch off or even $1 scratch off on the who I pick for comment of the week on my videos or on my live streams. Whatever comment just grabs me, whether it's funny or if it's thought-provoking. I may start doing that. I really like doing scratch offs for other people. Sometimes it's disappointing. I mean, we had a run there where nobody was winning shit. Then we've had a winner every week for the last month, whatever. Good night cruising on the high seas. Thank you for coming aboard. Oh, thank you, Sue. All right, we'll see you around the block. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. Please, come on, smile. And of course, may God bless. And the live stream. And the broadcast. Then they're going to ask me, how did the broadcast go? Well, I'll say it went good. Then they said, well, great. How can we make it better? And I just say, I'm declining right now. I'm too busy. I got to go to another live stream. Or I got to go, in this case, I'm going to a video. Then a live stream.